welcome to my channel. So I haven't done a video like this in a minute. I feel so out of practice between doing my makeup, sitting in front of this camera. I'm a bit nervous, but in today's video we're going to be doing a life update, just telling you guys what have been going on in my life. So yeah, if you want to hear, let's get into it. For me personally, I am good. I think this year has been a struggle for me with the woman I am now and the woman I want to be. Like, baby girl that I want to be is getting her ass whooped. Like, my higher self is getting her ass whooped because the woman I am still wants to be petty, still want to be childish, still want to do immature stuff, and my higher self is like, no, you can't do that, sis. You gotta grow, you gotta evolve. So I've been going through a lot of changes, a lot of evolving as not only a woman but an individual. And I think being so close to 30 years old have made me been super reflective about where I've been in life, where do I want to go, goals, accomplishments, all of that. So as far as me, I feel like that's just where I am. I'm just trying to evolve, trying to be a better person overall. And yeah, my higher self is getting her ass kicked, but she's still holding on. She's taking the beat like a champ because she knows that she's gonna come out victorious and we're gonna get it done. A lot of people like to come on social media and talk about your higher self and being the best version of you and all of that. The part that they don't talk about is you actually have to start doing the work. You have to start being the best version of you. You have to look at yourself and be like, what would the best version of me do in this situation right here? When adversity comes and you want to revert to your old ways, people like to talk about all that stuff, but they don't say you actually have to do the work. You actually have to step into your higher self and be the version of you that you want to be. You can do all the journaling, the self-help books, watch all the YouTube videos and all of that, but if you're not stepping into it and actually being the best version of yourself, then you're just going to be stuck in the same place. And that's where I have been in 2023. My fitness, I was heavily into my fitness journey. I still am. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I post every single day when I'm working out and stuff like that and what I work out. Oh, I'm still into my fitness. I still go to the gym. I'm still very conscious. But I feel like now in the gym is less about losing weight for me, and it's more about, can I keep up with my kids? Can I take in all the groceries in one trip? Do I love the way my body is, whether I gain or lose weight? A lot of self-love. Yes, I'm working on my body. Yes, I want my body to look good, but I want to love myself regardless of what weight I am or how I look in the mirror. And then my children are amazing. My kids are growing super fast. They're super smart. I don't have any complaints where that is concerned. A big thing for me on social media now is protecting my kids on social media. I signed up to do social media. They didn't sign up for social media, so I try not to post them on social media too much. You guys will get a vlog here and a glimpse there, or special occasion like if they go on Halloween or Christmas or their birthdays. But constantly putting my kids on social media is not a big thing for me anymore. I used to be super open and share everything as far as my kids are concerned. I no longer do that. An incident happened when Kai was born with somebody else on YouTube, which I won't even rehash, which was one of the big reasons why I pulled back my kids from being on social media. But overall, they're good, they're amazing kids. I could not have asked for better kids. Kai Kai, I had one goal for Kai this year, and the one goal I had was for him to be fully potty trained. My son is finally fully potty trained. I have been trying to potty train Kai since he was 3 years old, and he would pee in the toilet but he wouldn't poop in the toilet. I just don't know what it is, and I was so frustrated. And then we were just like, we have to stop. When he's ready to be potty trained, he will. But a big thing with Kai and being potty trained was I took him out of his comfort zone. I feel like Kai was too comfortable, and once I took him out of his comfort zone and he see other kids his age and a little bit older going to the potty, using the bathroom, I feel like it motivated him to actually start using the potty and being consistent. And now he hasn't regressed. And I'm super proud and super happy with that, because Papa Bear is about to go to school soon, and so that was a big thing. I wanted him to be fully potty trained and ready for school. But yeah, and then as far as Milani, I have certain goals for Milani, but I don't want to divulge into those goals until Kai starts going to school, because I feel like it's gonna be way too overwhelming for me. And when Kai is away at school, I can divest a lot more time into actually giving Milani more attention and actually working towards those goals. And having my daughter completely changed the game. I was a boy mom. I was happy being with boys. I would have been happy if I had another boy, but having Milani changed the game for me completely. Having my daughter made me look at life completely different. Full 360, okay? From the way I wear my hair, to the way I act, to who I am as a person, to how I want my daughter to raise, to the things that I want my daughter to see, to how I want my daughter to grow up. Having a girl, it changes you, okay? Changes you, and everything that you feel like were mistakes made with you, you don't want the same mistakes made with your daughter. And everything in your life that you did and you feel like that was a mistake, you try to work hard to correct and make sure your daughter don't go through those same mistakes, and it not be a generational curse where everyone in your lineage end up doing the same thing. All the babies are fine, they're growing amazing, they're good. Oh, let's talk about family. I went home recently. Home for me is Pennsylvania. I have a super big family. I have 4 brothers and 1 sister and a whole bunch of cousins and a whole bunch of aunts that live between Pennsylvania, Maryland, and New York and Connecticut area. And my family is super duper cohesive, super duper they lean on one another, okay? Non-judgmental. They're always together. They're always planning stuff on how to be together. So when I went home, it solidified that I need to actually make an effort to go home more consistently. I've lived in Florida for 7 years, and I think I go home like once a year, if that. I need to make an effort in actually going home at least twice a year. I miss my mom a lot. I miss my brothers a lot. I miss my sister a lot. I just miss my overall family a lot. And when I'm in Pennsylvania, my kids have a whole different family dynamic, okay? My kids are loved and adored, and they just have a complete different dynamic that, like, I don't even know how to explain it. And I really need to invest and divest time into making sure that they hone and love, adore, and accept and put effort into that family dynamics, so that no matter what they are or where they are or what they're going through, they know that they have family, that if they're tired of being in Florida or they want something new or they want to change, they can go to Pennsylvania, go to New York, go to wherever and chill, relax, change up the scenery, and they will be good. I've been on social media for a good, let me see, about a good 5 years. And all throughout those 5 years, I'm not consistent. I don't have a schedule, nothing like that. And I first started out on social media with skincare because I was obsessed with clearing my skin. So I used to do chemical peels, derma rolling, dermaplaning, all the new wave and crave in the skincare industry. I used to do those videos, and then I started doing makeup and fashion videos and hair and stuff. And I really divested into that, and I love that for a long time. I ended up being a makeup artist, doing my family makeup and friends and all of that, models. And then I started doing commentary, and I divested into commentary and kind of left my beauty and fashion stuff in the back burner. And a lot of people subscribe to me for commentary, and then a lot of people subscribe to me for fashion and beauty and lifestyle. So actually balancing my commentary and my fashion, beauty, lifestyle stuff has been super hard for me, and I'm just now feeling like I can get back into commentary, because when I had my kids, I realized that I literally turned into a very emotional person. I was never an emotional person before my kids. I'm definitely a way more emotional person now than ever before. And I just couldn't handle the negative comments and the negativity that came with doing commentary and commentary content. And I feel like now I'm ready to divest into something else. No one in this hemisphere or this area of YouTube does what I do, with mixing commentary, fashion, lifestyle stuff together. They're either in one niche, okay? They don't talk on social commentary, they don't talk about stuff that's happening, and I do both. So it's uncharted territory. No one has the blueprint. I'm doing this all by myself, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to see it through, honestly. And a lot of people don't see the vision for me. I want to have corporate appeal while still being able to speak my mind and speak how I feel about certain topics, and sometimes they don't go hand in hand. A lot of corporate brands don't want to work with people that are super political, are super societal conscious. So it is what it is. I take it with a grain of salt. I'm still chugging through and doing my thing, and I appreciate all the brands that work with me. I have some faithful brands that support me and work with me all the time, and I'm grateful for that. And they still allow me to be myself, and that's all I ask for. And that sums up social media for me. A segue into social media and also my relationship. I was super open on social media. I was super open. When I first learned that I was pregnant, the first people that knew was my family on YouTube, okay? Babe no. My brother no, my mom no. No one else knew that I was pregnant, but YouTube definitely knew. I think it was the same day that I knew, Babe put up a video that I was pregnant. And I was super open with my relationship and super open with my son being born. And then some incidents started occurring, and then I just started pulling it back. And being on social media and having a very public relationship kind of sets you up for certain things that, if you're not strong-minded and grounded, will get you caught up, okay? It will get you caught up. It will get you in a place where you don't trust anyone, okay? Baby girl, people love sliding in DMs. People love talking mess on social media, and people can be really disrespectful, especially women. That's something I realized on social media, is even when women know that the person that they're watching or they're interacting with is married or have a significant other, they be trying to push the lines and push the boundaries and see how far they can go. And sometimes I think it's super duper disrespectful, because on my channel, in my little part of the internet, I don't allow certain things, and I don't allow people in my part of the internet to do certain things. So sometimes it can be very off-putting, but now I know that I don't control anyone. I'll control what I can control, and what's outside of my control, I leave it alone. With that being said, we are 7 years in. Our relationship is not perfect, and if you've ever been in a long-term relationship, you guys will know year 3, 5, 7, and 10 are the hardest years, because those are the years that people are evolving, changing, the relationship dynamics are changing. So it's not perfect, but we're working on it. Relationships are work, okay? You have to work to stay in a relationship. You have to work to be growing and going in the same direction. And being on social media and seeing all the stuff that I've seen, and being through all the stuff that I've been through, being in a relationship that is public knowledge, and just women trying stuff, it put me in a place where I'm no longer talking about my relationship. I don't show as much about my relationship like I used to show, because I don't want too much eyes, mouth, and mind on your relationship. Is a recipe for disaster, okay? So I'm trying to find that happy medium of actually being open like how I used to, and still keeping certain things private. And it's hard. It's hard. It's very hard. And like I said, the old me be wanting to ask for your location and show up, but the new me is like, you can't do that. You have too much to lose. But yeah, as far as our relationship are concerned, we have our ups and downs. No relationship is perfect, and it's a work in progress, really. I think that's about wrapped up my 21 minutes. I think that's wraps up everything that's going on. Yeah, I think that's about sums up everything that I wanted to talk about, that I'm here to talk about. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna try to get into more fashion content. I didn't talk about that yet. I didn't talk about fashion content, but let me insert this into the social part. So I did a lot of fashion videos, and I felt like I was a part of hyper consumption as far as fashion is concerned. And for me personally, I realized that in my closet I had a lot of going on clothes, but like clothes to run errands in, clothes to just go chilling, go to the post office, stuff like that. I didn't have anything cute. I didn't have anything that I'm like, oh my god, I'm excited to wear this to go do my errands. And I wanted to change that, and that's what I've been doing as far as fashion. I've definitely cut back on my fashion consumption. I've literally been building a capsule wardrobe, and you guys will see it sooner rather than later. But yeah, I'm gonna get back into fashion content, and I'm gonna try balance my social commentary and my fashion and lifestyle videos for you guys. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.